Week of our Curbside Craft Pickup. By looking at the crafts right in front of me, can you guess what this week's theme is? You're right! It's planes! You have 3 crafts that are going to be inside of your bag to take home. You have your first craft. It's a little wooden plane. Inside that bag, you're also going to get an assorted color of markers for you to color on your wood plane. Your next craft inside their bag is going to be some sand art. You will notice when you bring them home, you can see up close, they have little tabs that you're going to peel off, and then you're going to take your favorite color of the sand art that comes in your package and you'll sprinkle it on each little area that you want to color your plane, and you can make it as colorful and decorative as you want. And then the third craft that's going to be in your bag is a little foam plane that you'll make, and it comes with some fun decorative stickers. It has some letters and smiley faces so you can write some words out, and you can put some other little shapes all over your foam plane. So I hope you enjoy your crafts. See you soon at the library. Bye! Along with the Curbside Craft Pickups, I'm going to read 2 stories to you boys and girls today. The first story I'm going to read is Little Plane Learns to Write. The second story I'm going to read to you is Super Planes. This is one of our nonfiction books. So find a comfortable spot and get ready to listen to the stories. Little Plane Learns to Write by Stephen Savage. It was time for class at flight school. Little Plane was ready. "Today we'll learn how to write," said the flight instructor. "First, we'll practice arcs, dives, and loop-de-loops." Little Plane went off and practiced his dives and arcs. But loop-de-loops made him dizzy. The next morning, Little Plane tried his best. "Where's your loop-de-loop?" asked the flight instructor. "Try again." And Little Plane did. "You forgot your loop-de-loop again." Writing is too hard, thought Little Plane. Then the moon appeared. He flew around it very carefully and made a perfect loop-de-loop. Then he made another one, and he didn't even get dizzy. Little Plane had learned to write. The next story that I'm going to read to you today is called Super Planes, the world's most amazing planes. When you choose a nonfiction story, they can be a bit longer than a normal picture book. This story has 15 planes with 15 actual facts. So when I looked through the story, I picked out one plane to read to you. This super plane is called the Blackbird. Countries across the globe use spy planes to keep an eye on what their enemies are up to. One of the most successful spy planes ever was the SR-71, named Blackbird. The idea behind the Blackbird was simple. It would travel really high and really quickly. Blackbird was used by the United States Air Force. It entered service in 1966 and was officially retired in 1998. Blackbird set many flying records. It is still the plane that could fly the highest in level flight. It's also the fastest standard jet plane. You'll notice in the bottom right corner they have super stats. That's information that tells you all about the blackbird. If you're interested in this story, please come to the children's desk and we can help you find it on the shelf. See you soon. I hope you enjoyed the stories. Bye. That was so much fun reading to you, boys and girls. I'm going to get ready to go back into the library. So I'm going to put my mask back on and wait to see you come in to say hi and pick up your crafts. See you soon. Bye.